Hello children, welcome back to science class. Today I am here with a new lesson, that is safety and first aid. Chapter 8, Safety and First Aid. In this lesson we can learn about the safety rules to be followed. If we do not follow the safety rules, what will happen? It can cause some accidents. So we must follow safety rules at home, in school, on roads and in other places. Accidents mostly happen when we are careless and do not follow safety rules. First of all, we can study safety at home. Safety in the kitchen. Do you like to cook food, children? Are you helping your parents in cooking? Yes, but the thing is that in kitchen, some things are there which are very dangerous. Which are the things? See, fire. Fire will be there in the kitchen. Then sharp knives will be there. And electrical gadgets will be there. Okay, so while handling these all equipments, these all things, you should be very much careful. Otherwise, what can happen, children? Otherwise, it can cause dangerous injuries. Okay, now we can see which is the first point, which is the first safety rule to be followed in the kitchen. You should never play with knives and other sharp tools. What will happen if you play with these all things? Yes, it can cause injury. Okay, so children, you can get the help of your parents. Ask your parents to teach you how to use them properly. Always use them in the presence of your parents or some adults. Adults who are adults, grown-up people or your elders can teach you how to use them properly. And the second point is that do not go near hot ovens, toasters or fire by wearing synthetic cloths. Do you know, children, what are synthetic cloths? The cloths which are made from synthetic materials. See, this is a synthetic material. Okay, why we should not go near the fire by wearing this type of dress, you know? Because synthetic materials can catch fire easily. And you should always keep yourself away from the stove when it is switched on. Okay? And the next point, other dangerous thing which is there in the kitchen is matchstick. Do not play with matchstick. You should learn how to use them properly in the presence of your parents. Otherwise, it can cause accident. Okay, children. Now we can see here. You can see these children are playing with firecrackers. While playing with firecrackers, you should not play yourself. You can do it only in the presence of your parents. Then you will be safe. Okay. Now children, next point is that electric gadgets. You know children, electric gadgets are very dangerous if we do not use them properly. Here electric shocks can kill a person, you know. So do not use the electrical gadgets by yourself. And do not touch open wires. See, this is an open wire. You do not touch this type of open wires, or you should not put your fingers in the electrical gadgets and sockets, electrical sockets, which is meant for plugs. These can give you an electric shock. So we should not put your fingers into electrical sockets. And you should not put the metallic objects also into the electrical sockets. Here you can see some children are putting some metallic objects in the electrical sockets. We should never do it because it can give you an electric shock. Okay children, so these are the safety rules to be followed in the kitchen. So which are the safety rules to be followed in the kitchen? First one, never play with sharp tools such as knives, then scissors. Okay, and you can ask your parents and you can get the help from them and you can learn how to use them properly. Second point is that do not go near the fire or hot ovens and toasters wearing synthetic clothes. Why? Because synthetic materials can catch fire easily. And the next point is that you should not play with matchstick because it can cause burn. And the last point is that you should not play with electrical gadgets. And you should not put your fingers in the sockets because it can give you an electric shock. Okay children, now we can see which are the safety rules to be followed when you are in bathroom. You know children, in bathroom many electrical gadgets will be there. Which are the electrical gadgets which are present in bathroom? Yes, heaters, geyser and plug point will be there. Okay, so while handling these all electrical gadgets, you should be more careful. Okay, so first one is that do not touch the electrical socket yourself. And second point, be careful while touching the electric switch. You should never touch an electric switch with wet hands or while standing on a wet floor. Because what will happen children? You might get an electric shock. Okay, this is the first point to be noted. And the second one, be careful in the shower so that you do not slip and fall. Children, what will happen? You should keep always the floors dry by mopping it properly. Then you can avoid slipping and falling down in the bathrooms. Okay. So these are the points to be remembered when you are in the bathrooms. So which are the points? First of all, be careful in the shower so that you do not slip and fall. You should always keep your bathroom dry by mopping them properly. And the second point is that never touch an electric switch with wet hand or while standing on a wet floor. You might get an electric shock. Okay, so these are the safety rules to be followed when you are in the kitchen and in the bathroom. Okay, so what all things we learned today children? Safety at home. So in kitchen, never play with knives and other sharp tools. Second one, do not go near fire or hot ovens and toasters wearing synthetic clothes. And the third point is that do not play with matchstick. And do not use electrical gadgets by yourself. Now we can see the safety rules to be followed in the bathroom. Be careful in the shower so that you do not slip and fall. And never touch an electrical switch with wet hand, and what will happen? You may get an electric shock. Okay, so these are the safety rules to be followed in the kitchen, means at home, in the kitchen and in the bathroom. So it is the time to wind up today's class, and the next class we will discuss the safety rules to be followed around the house. Okay children, so till then children, bye children, thank you.